The thick woods of Freetown-Fall River State Park stretch endlessly before Mark, the path barely visible beneath the tangled underbrush. He had heard the rumors, the chilling tales of the dark forces said to haunt the park, stories of restless spirits, brutal murderers, and the whisper of the cult that once called this place home. But Mark, a skeptic by nature, had never put stock in such things. He was here for the thrill, to walk some paths where others claimed to have felt an unnatural presence. Then, from far off, a faint sound, footsteps, but not his own. The hairs on the back of his neck stood on end as he stopped, trying to peer into the darkness. The footsteps grew louder, closer, but no figure emerged from the shadows. Mark's heartbeat quickened. Just as quickly as it came, the sound stopped. A low, guttural noise echoed from deep within the trees, something unnatural and chilling that sent a wave of dread over him. He strained his ears, but the noise had vanished. Suddenly, the ground beneath his feet shifted. A chill ran through his spine as the temperature seemed to drop, a frigid breeze sweeping through the trees. Mark turned to leave, but the path he had just walked was now shrouded in thick fog. It twisted and turned in impossible directions, disorienting him. The light from his flashlight struggled against the fog, casting only shadows that seemed to move on their own. Panic began to rise in his chest as he realized he was lost. In the distance, he thought he saw movement, a figure, pale and hazy, just beyond the reach of his light. His heart raced. With his pulse pounding in his ears, Mark broke into a run, pushing through the fog, not daring to look back. He didn't stop until he reached the park's edge, the oppressive weight of the forest lifting as he crossed into the open. Mark left Freetown-Fall River that night with a new respect for the dark stories. Some legends, he realized, weren't born from imagination. They were rooted in something much older.